My creative test world is a bit of a mess. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of my survival let's play series. After trying and failing to compact the last episode into something reasonably watchable, I decided to change the format a bit, and finally learn how to use the replay mod. Also in the last episode, I promised to build a better furnace array, and well, it is done. This furnace array was designed by Cubic Meter. I will try my best to give an explanation to how it works in the end, and in the meantime, please enjoy the build time-lapse. It's been a month or so, and I remember that I was supposed to record an outro and explain what exactly I built here. This is a 64 furnace, precision-fueled furnace array by cubic meter. As you may recall from the time-lapse, I changed this part a little bit. The original had some weird minecart alignments in the collection system, so I changed it to a more familiar one, as well as slightly adjusted the color palette. I guess I can demonstrate how to use it. Somewhat counterintuitively, the fuel goes here, the items go into this minecart, and the smelted items will be sent here. To start the smelting process, I will need to hit this button. And the minecart will immediately distribute the items into the furnaces. Pretty much the main reason why I chose this specific design is that it requires practically no pre-fill with fuel. And this is thanks to this hopper clock, which precisely controls when the refueling minecart should be released. This is the fuel distribution system. It has a nice feature that it will actually stop the furnace array if this hopper gets empty. This design is, well, it is relatively simple, but it does have some unexpected features that I haven't seen before, like this interesting waterlogged mangrove root staircase for minecarts. And here we saw it. Just as the previous blaze rod was used up, a new one was delivered. The furnace array uses drop full cart mechanic to extract items from the collection minecarts and put them into this 6 times, actually 7 times loader. This furnace array will smelt an entire box of items in just 4.5 minutes. Just in case, I added the chunk loading, as well as this comically oversized pulse extender to make sure that all the systems had the time to safely shut off if for some reason I decide to leave the area before the operation is finished. Although, as I said, it doesn't take long for the furnace array to process the entire batch of inputted items. I guess it is a little bit silly to make charcoal while my furnace array is being fueled by blaze rods, but I am planning to eventually switch to charcoal. And that has to do with fuel efficiency. And just like that, all the items have been delivered to the furnaces and should be all done soon. So, one issue I found with this design is that it takes slightly more than 2 blaze rods to smelt all the inputted items, so some burn time is wasted. Technically, it would be more efficient to fuel it with charcoal, but I don't have a good source of wood yet, so I guess I will have to make do with a minor loss of efficiency. Since this furnace array can only accept a single box of inputted items, It is actually not all that well suited for processing huge amounts of stuff over time, so smelting this much glass was quite a pain. Even so, it is still a massive improvement over things like this that I've been using up until now. As I said, this was my first attempt at recording a time-lapse. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know what I could improve in my recording and editing. And I guess see you in the next episode. Until then, bye!